Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to use my Ropeway Datapack thing that I made. I actually didn't make it technically. I took this guy's Datapack Ropeway thing and I just modified it and made it better. So credit goes to him for some of the work. So yeah, how do you install it? Well, you have to go to the link in the description and then you have to join the Discord server and then you have to download the zip file. Once you have the zip file, you have to open the zip file and then take the normal folder out of the zip file and into your Datapacks folder for your world that you want to use it on. And if you have done it correctly, it should have a message like that one. If you have done it correctly. You don't actually need to leave your world to do this. You can just use /reload and it should work if you've done it correctly. There are also some other tutorials on how to install Datapacks, so you can look at those if you want to know how to do it. Alright, so assuming that you now have it installed correctly, how does it work? Or how do you use it and stuff? Well, it works with minecarts, hopper minecarts, and minecarts with chests. Alright, so how do you actually use it? Well, how it works is that a minecart will be turned into a Ropeway minecart thing if there's a dispenser on block layer 1. And a Ropeway minecart has some unique properties, such as it will check as low as 3 blocks from the top to see what kind of blocks there are to do certain actions. Third layer has speed, second layer has directions, first layer can be pretty much anything except dispensers and observers, and I will get to that later. So, when I push this minecart, wait, I can't, I have to do this. It will detect this direction block, which is that way, and this block here for speed. It's 1 meters per second, and this is in that direction, as you can see in the top of the screen. So it then starts moving that way at 1 meter or blocks per second. And to make it go different directions, you need to use different blocks to make it turn. So you can see that red wall is positive X, and this is positive Z, and this is negative X for the different directions, and it has to be on this layer or else it won't work. So yeah, and then there's this thing over here, and then you can see the different directions and the blocks needed. So what about the speed? Well, this over here is the speed demonstration thing, and this goes up to, I think it was 6 meters per second max as of current. And how it works is that this here is just terracotta, and that's 0.5. White terracotta is 1, and how I made this pattern thing or determined it or whatever is if I go in here and I scroll down right here, it starts off here 1 meter, and this is 2, this is 3, wait, this is 3, this is 4, and then it goes up to I think purple terracotta right now. And I'll probably make it faster in future updates of the data pack. So you have to have the speed blocks on layer 3, and then it will work. goes up to 4 and then it goes down again. And yes, you can have direction and speed blocks put underneath the dispenser and it will work without any problems for the most part. Alright, so what do these blocks do? This one resets the minecart to be a normal minecart again, and this one sets the speed to 0. So that's how that works with the speed, and you can make minecarts back into normal ones, which is more optimized if you don't need them to be Ropeway ones anymore. Alright, so how do we get these minecarts to be not on track like in the stations and instead on the ropes or cables or whatever? Well, how that works is fairly simple. If you just use a dispenser to make a Ropeway minecart, it will have a 3-block spacing from the top. That's the standard height, but you can use an observer. It will increase it by 1. This is useful for like bi-cable systems, and how it works with this is that the minecart will just constantly check if there's an iron bar, if there are iron bars mounted at certain heights above it and stuff, and yeah. So if we put all this together, we can make a Ropeway system like this one. This is a basic fixed grip attachable example hybrid thing, which is not very realistic, but whatever. Just put it here and it will go around. And I could not find a way to fix the orientation issues really. And it will slow down because it's a detachable station, which it just lowers the speed, and then over here it just increases the speed. So that's how that works, and then we have the direction blocks here. When it turns, you have to use them or else it won't work for turning purposes. Now there are also barrier blocks here, and these barrier blocks are only sometimes needed because sometimes it's fine with going 1 or maybe even 2 blocks without any iron bars or rails, but sometimes that isn't the case, so sometimes you need some more, or you need less spacing sometimes, or else it won't work. It's a bit odd. But what if you're like me and you like old Ropeway systems that use gravity to accelerate and stuff? Well, you have to make it sort of like this, with 2 speed blocks like this, or else it sometimes might not detect it, and you just have it like this here. And you have to use a powered rail for the angled rail part, or else it will break in a not so good way. It will clip through the ground and stuff. So it goes down and then accelerates, detaches, and everything around this fixed grip end, and then it comes back and it should work, and it does. The reason you have to use powered rails is because powered rails push the minecart slightly upwards. I made it do that because it's the only solution I could find to the problem that I was having. So yeah, that should be that. Now to go diagonally, this is actually one of the oldest working ropeways that I've made with this data pack. It's so old that back when I used terracotta for speed and directions and stuff, and it's not good. The only thing still really accurate here is to go at a 45-degree angle, which is the max you can really do. You have to make the iron bars like that, so you have to do like this. then it will work. And then you can of course make it less steep if you want to. It can also just go straight. It can also go down. But if you do more than 45 degrees, then it will, I don't think it will work. I haven't tested it, but fairly certain it won't work too well. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use the Datapack. Not a very great tutorial, but hopefully you can figure something out from this. And yeah, some tips I have is that you should experiment, see what you can do with the system, and just generally mess around before you try to make a fully proper Ropeway system with it. And yeah, there's only one last thing to cover, and that is custom commands. Now /reload is not a custom command, that's a vanilla Minecraft thing. However, if you do /function and then all of this and then /remove all, this removes all the minecarts that are Ropeway minecarts. So this one here gets removed, which can be pretty useful sometimes, because sometimes they will kind of just fall off your tracks and just go infinitely in one direction, and you might want to clear them up if that happens. And this command that only sort of works sometimes, disable collisions, it disables the minecart collisions between players on minecarts and other minecarts, but it only sometimes works. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use the system. If you have any troubles, just let me know in the comments section. I'll try to help. The Discord server is not a place to get help. There is no text communication at all. It only exists for the purpose of downloads. And yeah, before ending the video off here, I also want to say that this Datapack was meant to release kind of a while ago, but let's just say I had some troubles, and one of them was my PC fans kind of broke and they were extremely loud for no good reason. I had to get replacements and stuff, so it's been delayed enough. So I just want to get this out, so this won't be too high quality of video, but whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.